Whether you're looking for a beginning sewing machine, an upgrade to an older machine, or something that's just a little lighter, simpler to use and easy to carry around, this machine is absolutely worth taking a look at. My name's Calvin with Montavilla Sewing Centers, and this is the Viking Emerald 118. It's a wonderfully simple to use machine that's got a whole bunch of features built into it to keep sewing fun and enjoyable. The Viking Emerald 118 stands out as a machine in its class. It's got all of the basic mechanical features you'd want to control your stitch on the machine, while also having a couple of computerized ones that make it a breeze to use. Comes with full mechanical control of your stitch. So you have the ability to control the length of your stitch, the width of your stitch, but also the ability to change your presser foot pressure, which is something a lot of machines in this category lack. That's very, very important if you want to work with things like t-shirts or sweatshirts, anything really stretchy, but it also comes in handy when you're working with heavier duty materials, things like denim, which this machine can comfortably handle because of its solid metal frame construction. It comes with a straight stitch, zigzag, and all the basic stitches you need to perform all the basic sewing tasks. This machine works well for garment construction, very basic quilting, and more. The convenience features on this machine are what separate it out from a lot of the other ones in this category. What I mean by convenience features are features that make it so you can focus on your project rather than fighting with the machine to make it work the way you want it to. So in this case, we have to start a top loading bobbin. Now, a top loading bobbin is not only much easier to install than a front loading one, but it also comes with a non-jamming hook, which makes it a lot more user-friendly. The needle threader makes threading the needle a pinch, and the thread cutter on the side is equally as convenient. And it comes with a one-step buttonhole. So specifically for garments, if buttonholes are something you do quite often, having a one-step buttonhole allows you to place your foot down on the foot control and the machine will make a buttonhole for you. It does use a special foot that you put a button into that will tell it what size to do, but it uses this little sensor that comes down on the side that tells it when to make the switches for the different parts of the buttonhole. But now what really sets this out are the two computerized features it comes with. First is the needle up-down at the press of a button. And that is a super handy feature because it will actually make the needle end in the downmost position or upmost position at the end of each stitch. So if you want to pivot around a corner or make sure your fabric doesn't move, you always want to make sure your needle's down. And without this function, come over to your hand wheel and consistently be turning it to get the needle where you want it to be. Now the other end of that would be the needle up position. It does one very important thing, is it makes sure that your take-up lever comes all the way up at the end of a stitch. With somebody who's not as familiar with a sewing machine, it can jam when they try to pull it out. And that take-up lever always comes up and you don't have to worry about getting your project caught. The other convenience feature we have is a speed control. This is going to allow you to adjust the maximum set speed of the foot control, so that if you want to be really controlled and precise, you can slow that down, foot all the way down on the foot control, and it's only going to go the speed you set it to. But if you start to feel a little more confident or you really get into a rhythm, you can speed it up to a speed you're comfortable with without having to worry about exactly where your foot is on the foot control at all times. This is a really handy feature for getting out because it means you can focus more on your project and less on what your foot is doing. The Viking Emerald 118 is one of our favorites here at Montavilla Sewing Centers. You can pick one up by following the link below or call us for more information. And if there is something else you're looking for, we've got lots of machines here at Montavilla Sewing Centers. You can give us a call and let us know what you are looking for.